So, especially in this class, I want to focus more about the soft skills. You know that if you want to crack the interview, if you have a knowledge, it is not enough. Because of most people, whenever if you have interview, what you do generally? You focus to technical knowledge. You generally read the notes, you read the concepts, you understand the concepts and technical and everything. But generally you don't focus that anything related to this interview skills and soft skills. But one thing you try to understand that you may have the good knowledge, yes or no, but still if you don't have any soft skills, it's very difficult to face the interview. It is very difficult to crack the interview. In that I clearly said that last class we discussed a little bit about the communication skills, right? Because if you want to crack the interview, you should have the minimum communication skills. In that communication skills, I clearly explained that these communication skills is classified into two types. One is verbal communication, second one is non-verbal communication. Yes or no? Now I am speaking, right? You are listening of my words. It's a verbal communication. When I speak to you, you are observing of my body language. Yes or no? And my eye contact, my face expressions. Yes or no? My hand movements. These all are non-verbal communication. Try to understand. But most of people, whenever if you want to develop the communication skills, you definitely focus most about the verbal communication, not non-verbal communication. For example, if you want to develop the communication skills, generally what you do? You focus to learn the English, you focus to speak the English, you focus to speak very beautifully. But try to understand that in the last class I clearly explained that compared to the non-verbal communication, compared to the verbal communication, non-verbal communication is more important. Because when you talk to the people, most of people think that they are listening of your words. Of course, they are listening of your words, but they are majorly focused on your body language. That's the reason I say that before you talk with others, your body is always talking with others. Yes or no? So try to understand that. That's the reason I always say that if you want to crack the interview, first you have to develop the non-verbal communication. How to open that door, how to sit in the interview panel, yes or no? How to maintain the eye contact, how to maintain the smile in your face. These are the things is very important. But you people are not, even though you are not spending the 1 minute of time to learn these things, yes or no? Is it true or not? That's what I am saying. If you want to crack the interview, you required two skills, try to understand. One is technical skills, yes or no? Technical skills, and second one is very important is that these communication skills. In the communication skills, very much you need to focusing on the non-verbal communication. Yes or no? So today in this class, I want to address something related to the interview skills, right? How to crack the interview, how to maintain the eye contact, how to sit in the interview panel, how to introduce yourself. These are the things is very important, right? So let us assume that tomorrow you have interview. Let us assume that, okay? How many questions we can expect in the interview panel? How many questions we can expect in the interview panel generally? How many questions? Generally I'm asking, max how many questions we can expect? 50? 15. You ma'am, so how many questions we can expect in the interview panel? 10 to 15 questions. Hardly say 20 questions, right? Hardly say 20 questions. So your target is you should answer these 20 questions, right? Your target is you should answer these 20 questions. For answering of these 20 questions, how many years have you been studying? 20 క్వశ్చన్స్ ఆన్సర్ చెప్పడం కోసం ఎన్ని సంవత్సరాల నుంచి మీరు చదువుతున్నారు? कितना साल से हम लोग पढ़ रहा है ये 20 क्वेश्चंस आंसर बोलने के लिए? More than 20 years for answering 20 questions. Still you people are unable to answer. That's the reason today you are here. Is it true or not? Frankly I'm speaking. Even though the students don't know what questions they are going to ask. Can you guess what is the first question? Can you guess first what is the first question in there? Out of you said that maximum 20 questions, right? Can you guess what is the first question? Can you introduce yourself? Let me introduce yourself. Yes or no? My question is that you studied 20 years, right? Is this question is covers? 20 సంవత్సరాల నుంచి చదువుకొని వచ్చారు కదమ్మా, సెల్ఫ్ ఇంట్రడక్షన్ ఎలా చెప్పాలని సిలబస్ కవర్ అయిందా లేదా? इतना साल पढ़ के आया ना, हाउ टू इंट्रोड्यूस योर सेल्फ, ये क्वेश्चन हमारा सिलेबस में आया नहीं आया? नो, దట్స్ అ ప్రాబ్లం. అవునా కదా చెప్పండి? 20 సంవత్సరాలు చదివారు దేనికోసం అంటే జాబ్ కోసం. మ్యాథ్స్ దే ఆస్క్ ద క్వశ్చన్స్ 20 క్వశ్చన్స్. ఓకే, ఇన్ దట్ ఫస్ట్ క్వశ్చన్ ద సిలబస్ ఈజ్ నాట్ కవర్ స్టిల్. దట్స్ అ ప్రాబ్లం వీ హ్యావ్ ఇన్ అవర్ ఎడ్యుకేషన్ సిస్టమ్. We are studying which industry is not expecting. That's the reason I always say that. Our education system is not providing what industry is expecting. Yes or no? What industry is expecting? That's the reason. Last time I clearly say that. You have been studying 20 years how to play football. You have been studying 20 years how to play football. After 20 years you are going to selections for cricket match. 20 సంవత్సరాలు మన ఫుట్బాల్ ఎలా ఆడాలని చదువుకొని ఏ సెలక్షన్స్కి వెళ్తున్నావు? క్రికెట్ మ్యాచ్ ఎలా ఆడాలి, అందుకే ఫెయిల్ అవుతున్నాడు. దట్స్ ద రీజన్ యూఆర్ లుకింగ్ ఫర్ రిఫరెన్స్ కన్సల్టెన్సీస్, ట్రైనింగ్ సెంటర్స్ ఆర్ సంథింగ్ ఎల్స్. ఇస్ ఇట్ ట్రూ ఆర్ నాట్? సో ట్రై టు అండర్స్టాండ్. టుడే ఐ వాంట్ టు క్లారిఫై దీస్ 20 క్వశ్చన్స్. I want to clarify. So first question is clear. What is the question? Self introduction. Yes or no? You should have perfect self introduction. I'm really telling you. Most of people say that self introduction, nothing sir I can say. Yeah, everyone can say. Even the if you go for the LKG students also can tell the self introduction, right? But your self introduction should be effective others, right? So you should prepare. You should focus how to introduce yourself. Yes or no? So totally these 20 questions I classified into 3 types. How many? Sorry. These 20 questions, don't write it anything. Don't writing. This is the habit we have from our education system. Something I am telling, focus to write a notes. Because you people are not preparing for exam. Tomorrow no one cannot ask these 20 questions as a question. Yes or no? I'll tell you the small example to understand. Don't write it anything. I'll tell the number. I'll tell the one phone number. 3 times I'll tell you. I'll tell you 3 times one phone number. 4th time I ask you, let me see how many people can answer, can tell exactly. I'm telling the phone number how many times?
3 times.
I'll repeat 3 times. But 4th time I don't repeat, I'll ask you each one. You should tell, right? Please try to focus. I'll tell you only 3 times, okay? 94410 44661. Once again, 94410 44661. Once again, third time, 94410 44661. Can you guess it, madam? Can you tell the WhatsApp phone number?
94410 44661.
Perfect. You?
94410 6644.
No. You?
4466 94410 44661.
You?
94410 44661.
You?
94410 44661.
Right. I'll tell you that same phone number, you remember, right? Where is the phone number? Now where is the storage? This phone number, where it is storage? Your brain, right? For example, if you note down the notes, if I tell the phone number, if you note down the notes, where it is storage? Book or mind? Book. You don't focus to remember also, because you feel that is there in your mind, but it's not there in your mind, it's there in your book. See, one more thing I'm telling you. While I'm telling you, I'm not accept to write a notes, right? Then you try to remember. You focus more about that to remember than my phone number. Yes or no? You focus to remember the phone number. But if I allow the notes, yes or no? What will happen? You don't focus to remember. You focus to write a notes. That's the reason I always say that don't focus to write a notes while attending of classes. Because you don't focus to understand, you don't focus to remember, you focus to write a notes. I'm really telling you, the way you prepare for interview, the way you prepare for exam, quite different. From past 20 years, you have been studying to write exam. But here 2 months, you're not here to write a exam. You're going to face the interview. Yes or no? Don't proceed, don't continue those habits which is there in our education system. Yes or no? Come back. So anyway, don't write it anything, I'll tell you if it is really required. Okay. So these 20 questions I classified into 3 types. The first, I'm telling you, before coming to that, these 20 questions classified, if you go to any interview, how many people we can expect in the interview panel? How many people max we can expect? Hope you understand my question, right? రేపొద్దున మీరు ఇంటర్వ్యూకి వెళ్తే ఇంటర్వ్యూ ప్యానల్లో మనం ఎంతమందిని ఎక్స్పెక్ట్ చేయొచ్చు कितना लोग हो सकते हैं इंटरव्यू में सॉरी कन्नड़ा नहीं आते मेरे को how many questions you can expect 3 who are they can you tell who ఎవరండి 3 members ఎవరు you are saying that 3 members will be there in the interview panel right can you guess it who one is HR perfect what is the full form of HR human resource yes or no right next if you attend my interview skills class easily you can say because in the interview skills I clearly explain that who is that next team leader next manager QC manager or R&D manager or QA manager for example if you go to the interview for QA manager if you go to the QC manager in that QC manager there is a team leaders are there right so definitely there is a 3 people are there in the interview panel yes or no but my question is that who asked major questions in the interview panel hope you understand my question right because you are going to face a war you should know that who is going to attack you yes or no if you go to the interview it's a war మీరు యుద్ధానికి వెళ్తున్నారు ఆ యుద్ధంలో ఎవరు అటాక్ చేస్తారో ముందు ప్లాన్ ఉండాలా వద్దా సో డెఫినెట్లీ దెర్ ఇస్ ఏ one departmental manager maybe QC manager maybe QA manager maybe R&D manager yes or no there is another person is a team leader who work under the managers yes who work under the managers next who is that HR yes or no my point is that who attack more who ask main questions here sure are you sure and I'll ask you one more question who should satisfy here who should satisfy because there is a 3 people for example right who is the main person who can decide your selection manager or HR or team leader who can decide for example if you have a reference you know the CM Revanth Reddy you want to take a reference right my question is that which number you give to the CM to selection part HR or team leader or QC manager who can decide that HR manager real fact is that he can decide your selection who is team leader because you are going to work under team leader not in the manager not in the HR most of people have the perception HR can decide no if team leader is rejected your interview yes or no and manager is rejected interview how HR can hire you अंडरस्टैंड వీళ్ళిద్దరు నాకు వద్దు అంటే ఈ లోగ్ రిజెక్ట్ కియాతో వీళ్ళిద్దరు వద్దు అంటే నాకు ఇతను ఎలా తీసుకుంటాడు నో ఛాన్స్ నో వే ఆర్ ఈ కెన్ ఇన్ఫ్లుయెన్స్ హెచ్ఆర్ కెన్ ఇన్ఫ్లుయెన్స్ టు టీమ్ లీడర్ నో మనోడే తీసుకోండి हमारा आदमी है थोड़ा ले लो ऐसा इन्फ्लुएंस करना पड़ता है ही हैज़ टू इन्फ्लुएंस अदरवाइज ही कैनॉट इफ ही इज रिजेक्टेड नो देयर इज नो चांस फॉर टू टेक ए हायर एंड ऑफ द डे ही हैज़ टू टेक अप्रूवल फ्रॉम द टीम लीडर एंड मैनेजर if he wants to hire anybody person yes or no and who is attacked more team leader only yes or no see how the mindset of the people I'll tell you how the mindset of the people how QC manager thinks are he select the person then what's the problem me because he is only reporting to him how HR thinks if the both the people okay मेरे को क्या problem है नाकेंटी problem yes or no what's the problem with me if the both the people are okay that is the mindset of the people inside understand my point so try to understand that we can expect the more questions about the team leader right now my question if the team leader asks the one question sorry what is the formula of a plus b whole square what is the question what is the formula of a plus b whole square I said a square plus b square minus 2ab I said what is the answer a square plus b square minus 2ab. Can team leader is satisfied in my answer? Because I gave a wrong answer. Definitely team leader is not satisfied because I have given the wrong answer. Can QC manager satisfied in my answer? No, he also not satisfied because I gave a wrong answer. Can HR is satisfied in my answer? Definitely he can satisfied because he doesn't know what is the formula of a plus b square. Understand my point? Why I am saying this question, this point actually, HR doesn't know anything technically. He always observe your confidence, he is always observe your communication, he is always observe your attitude, that's it only. He doesn't bother about the what answer, whether you give the wrong answer or right answer, got my point? So that's what I am saying, whenever if you give a wrong answer, give confidently, at least he can satisfy. Understand my point? Understand my point? If you ask my question, right? Again, Jasmine, right? Jasmine ask one question, same question. What is the formula of a plus b whole square? Ask me.
So what is the formula of a plus b whole square?
Right. I don't know. What is my answer? I don't know. Right. Can QC manager is satisfied? No. Can team leader is satisfied? No. HR? 100% satisfied. Why you know? I tell very confidently that I don't know. He definitely thinks that yes, Srinivas doesn't know the answer. Technically, he is very poor, but he is very great confidence levels. Yes or no? That means giving the wrong answer also we are getting advantage. Yes or no? That's the reason I always say that when you don't know any answer in the interview panel, if someone is asked the question, if you don't know, yes or no, don't regret it. Don't feel shy. Don't feel panic. Yes or no? Tell loudly, I don't know, sir. Yes or no? See, if interviewer asks the question, right? What is your name? I don't know, sir. What is your qualification? I don't know, sir. Why did you come to the interview? I don't know, sir. Then get out from here. Thank you, sir. My question is that, is there any impact here? Because I am not answering it, right? Did they put into the prison to me? వాళ్ళు ఏమైనా జైల్లో పెడతారా నేను ఆన్సర్ చెప్పకపోతే? దెన్ వై ఆర్ యూ ప్యానిక్ అబౌట్ ద ఇంటర్వ్యూ? బికాస్ ఎస్ మ్యామ్ కమ్ దిస్ సైడ్ యూ ఆల్సో కమ్ హియర్ మేడం అటు కష్టం ఇలా వచ్చేసేయండి. సో ట్రై టు అండర్స్టాండ్ most of students, most of people have a hesitate to attend the interviews. Most of students have a panic to face the interviews. I have a small doubt. If you are not answered in the any question in the interview panel, did they put you into the prison or not? వాళ్ళు ఏమో నేను జైల్లో పెడతారా నువ్వేమో నా క్వశ్చన్ చెప్పకపోతే? Then why are you panic? Tell me. Why do you get panic? For example, tomorrow there is an interview. Yes or no? Tomorrow, assume that tomorrow 9 o'clock you have entry in the MNC company. Yes or no? My question, will you panic or not? Get fear or not? Why? Can you tell the reason why? Why you get panic? Why you get fear? That's my question. Why? Yes, tell me the reason. Tell me the truth. Why you get panic? If there is a tomorrow interview is there, I say that directly you came for the class. I bring you directly into the interview. Why you get low confident? I'll ask you, for example, tomorrow there is exam. Can you get panic? Why? Assume that tomorrow there is not interview, it's tomorrow is a exam. Can you panic or not? No, you can't panic. Because from childhood onwards we have a habituated to write a exam. From childhood onwards we are not habituated to face a interview. That's the reason I always say that. Why education system is conducting the exams even if the companies are conducting the interviews? Understand? అసలు ఎడ్యుకేషన్ సిస్టమ్ మనకి ఎందుకు ఎగ్జామ్స్ కండక్ట్ చేస్తుంది, కంపెనీస్లో ఇంటర్వ్యూలు కండక్ట్ చేస్తుంటే? వై ఎడ్యుకేషన్ సిస్టమ్ ఈజ్ నాట్ యాడింగ్ దిస్ పాయింట్ ఇన్ టు ద కరికులం? ఎస్ ఆర్ నో? సో దట్స్ వాట్ ఐఎమ్ సేయింగ్. That's what I'm saying. You should not have any panic. You should not get any, shy feeling to face the interview. Yes or no? Because if you are not answering anything, వాళ్ళు ఏం చేయరు కదా, మనల్ని తీసుకెళ్ళి జైలు ఏం పెట్టరు కదా. Yes or no? They are not keeping to any prison, right? If you don't answer, then why you get panic? Why you get shy? Why you get fear if you have interview? First, I always say that first you should remove that panic. Yes or no? Yes or no? Because if you don't answer it also, if you are not answer it also, they don't do anything. Only the problem, why you get shy, why you get panic, the real fact is that ego. What is there? Ego. Inside there is a one person, he always feels shy. Arey yaar, ye question ko delida, idu ko delida. Yes or no? So that's what I am saying. So try to understand that you try to understand the technical knowledge. That means if you want to clear any interview, you should you should have the technical knowledge to satisfy both the people, and you should have the communication skills to satisfy this HR person. That means if you want to clear any interview, you should have two skills. One is technical skills, the second one is communication skills. Is it true or not? Sometimes what happens, yes, you ask, Jasmine, I want to tell that in the first question, you asked me what is the A plus B whole square formula. I gave wrong answer. That's the reason both the people are not satisfied, but HR is satisfied. I said that because he doesn't know what is the formula of A plus B whole square. Now you ask me same question. Okay. Now you ask me same question again.
So what is the formula of A plus B whole square?
A square plus B square plus 2AB. My question. Have I given the right answer or wrong answer now? It's a right answer. A square plus B square plus 2A. I have given the right answer. But is QC manager is satisfied? Yes, because I gave a right answer. Whether the team leader is satisfied? Yes, because I gave a right answer. But HR? No. Because why? Why?
Proper presentation.
My body language, my non-verbal communication. That's the reason in the last class I clearly explained that. Which is more important, verbal or non-verbal? Non-verbal. Last time I asked the question, are you seeing after 2 years, after 2 hours taken seminar, ask the same question. These 2 hours, are you seeing me? Are you listening of my class? All the people what they say, sir, I am listening of your class. I prove that you are not listening, you are seeing me. Is it true or not? చాలా మంది అనుకుంటారండి మనం మాట్లాడుతుంటే మన మాట వింటారని. नो, सभी लोग सोचते हम लोग बोल रहे हैं ना, सुन रहे हैं. नो, they are very much focusing on the seeing, not listening. Now you people think that I am listening of class. Yes, you are listening, but you are very much focusing on the seeing. You don't understand. That's the reason I say that. If somebody say that, come, no problem, come, no problem, nothing will happen, come sir, no problem, come. Are you go or not? Are you going or not? Will you go or not? Why? Sir, Jasmine, nothing will happen, you can come down here. Nothing will happen, Jasmine, come. Will you come or not? Why? I'm saying come, right? Then? Yes. You give the high priority for my body language, non-verbal communication. You give the less priority for the verbal communication. Verbal communication is telling come. But non-verbal communication is telling don't come. Which you give the priority? Non-verbal communication. That's the reason. The HR is always observe your body language. The HR is always see your non-verbal communication. Yes or no? So why I'm saying these all examples, you try to understand that if you want to clear any interview, you should not satisfy these two guys. You should satisfy this guy also. Understand my point? So that's the reason whenever if you want to face any interview, you should develop technical skills as well as communication skills. Clear? So I come back to my topic. I say that these 20 questions I classified into 3 types. Yes or no? I classified into 3 types. So come. So first questions related to try to remember. The first question related to departmental knowledge. What is that? Departmental knowledge. The first question. So you can expect some questions related to departmental. I'll tell you the some of example what type of questions they ask into the department. I'll give you some example to easily you can understand. The second question we can expect it to instrumental knowledge. What is that? Instrumental knowledge. They may ask questions related to instruments particularly. They may ask questions related to departmental knowledge. The third, very important, it's completely related to communication skills. Communication skills, simply departmental related questions, instrument related questions and communication skills related to questions, right? So, I will ask you question, then let me know that whether it comes under departmental question or instrument related question or communication or your attitude, your behavior related question. I will ask you first question. Why did you change the company? You have already 2 years of experience, then why will you change your company? Yes, tell me the question. Don't say the answer. I want to where it comes. This is comes to communication, soft skills, attitude, behavior, everything comes. This is soft skills simply. Yes or no? If someone is asked the question, how many years of experience? Sir, I have 2 years of experience. Which department? I have QC, quality control, sir. Okay. So, tell me if the sample is failed, then what you do? If sample fails in quality control, then what you do? Yes, don't tell the answer. I don't expect from you the answer. I am expecting that which comes under that question. Departmental or instrument? If sample fails, then what you do? It comes under departmental questions. Yes, son, it comes under. Can you tell me what are the method validation parameters? Departmental related, not instrument. Departmental. Which department? R&D. Yes or no? So, try to understand that these are the things is very much focusing on the departmental related questions. And second, I will tell you instrumental related questions. What is the calibration? What is the calibration of instrument? What is the meaning of calibration of instrument? That comes under instrumental calibration. Can you describe how to do the calibration of HPLC? Yes, can you tell me how did you perform the HPLC analysis in Rainbow Pharma training lab, right? This comes under instrumental related questions. Clear? So, out of these category, can we have any other questions? No. There is no single question out of 3 boxes. The questions may comes under departmental knowledge, or second one comes under instrumental knowledge, or comes under communication skills, attitude, behavior, soft skills related questions. Clear? So, try to understand one thing. What are the classes you are attending? What are the courses we design here? We are covering both, right? Departmental related knowledge and instrumental. That's the reason I always say that most of people comes and ask that, sir, can you give the HPLC training? Sir, I want only HPLC training, sir. I want to take only HPLC training. If you take only HPLC training, you may give answers related to instrumental knowledge, but you cannot give any questions related to the departmental. Because you should have very deep knowledge in the departmental. You should know that what are the section, what are the departments we have in the R&D. What are the sections we have? Tell me what are the sections we have in the R&D? Method development team, method validation team, method transfer team, yes or no? And R&D support team. You should know that. You should know that, yes or no? If you go to the quality control, how many sections we have in the quality control? Can you tell someone? How many sections we have? Yes, Revati, can you tell what are the sections we have in the quality control? Yes, raw material section. IP? QC. IP QC means? In process quality control section. Next. Finished product quality control section we call as FPQC. Finished product quality control section. Yes or no? Next. Stability. Next. LST. Lab support team. Next. Micro. We simply call as QC. But in that QC, quality control, there is a different sections are there. Once again, repeat the sections. First one, raw material section. Second one, in process quality control section. Next one is finished product quality control section. Next one is stability. Next one, LST. Next one, microbiology. Yes or no? Each section has individual responsibility. Each section has individual responsibility. What is the role of raw material section? Jasmine, tell me. What is the role of raw material section? What is the role of raw material section in quality control? What they do?
To test the raw materials which we get from the vendor.
Perfect. Why we need to check?
It is like rechecking.
Why? Why recheck? Why recheck? Why it is really required? Rapti, you tell. Why we need to recheck? I understand that she said that what is the role of raw material section? She said that check the quality of raw materials which we received from the vendors. Vendor means who supply the materials. For example, if you want to make a tablet, any tablet, so we need different ingredients. మనం ఒక టాబ్లెట్ తయారు చేయాలంటే ఎసాను చాలా పదార్థాలు కావాలి కదా, మెటీరియల్స్ కావాలి కదా. సో వాట్ ఆర్ ద మెయిన్ ఇంగ్రీడియంట్? ఏపీఐ. ఏపీఐ మీన్స్ యాక్టివ్ ఫార్మాస్యూటికల్ ఇంగ్రీడియంట్. ఇఫ్ యూ సే డోలో టాబ్లెట్, ఇన్ డోలో టాబ్లెట్ what is the API? Paracetamol. That is a drug, right? So you required API. Can we make the tablet with only API? No. Definitely you should have other inactive ingredients. Yes or no? So tell me, what are those? Binders, lubricants, gradients, disintegrating agents, yes or no? Preservatives. There is many ingredients are there. So what are the inactive ingredients? What are the active ingredients we are purchasing from the different vendors? Yes or no? If you want to make a medicine, if you want to make a tablet, ఒక టాబ్లెట్ తయారు చేయాలంటే ఇవన్నీ మనం కొనుక్కొచ్చుకోవాలిగా. కొనుక్కొచ్చుకుని అన్ని క్వాలిటీ చెక్ చేయాలా? చెక్ చేయకుండా తయారు చేసేద్దామా? You should check the quality. If you don't check it, if someone is given the wrong material, who is going to lose? You only. Yes or no? For example, if you don't check the quality of binder, someone is given the wrong binder, okay, but you did not check, you directly started the making of tablet. Finally you got bad results, finally you got wrong results, but who is going to lose? You only, right? Yes or no? ఇప్పుడు మనం చికెన్ కర్రీ ఉండాలండి. ఇఫ్ యూ వాంట్ టు మేక్ ఏ చికెన్ కర్రీ, వాట్ ఆర్ ద మెటీరియల్స్? అట్లీస్ట్ వీఆర్ చెకింగ్, రైట్? అందుట్లో వేసి మసాలా బాగుందా లేదా, ఫ్రెష్గా ఉందా లేదా, ఏదో చూస్తాం కదా, సాల్ట్ మంచిదా లేదా చెక్ చేస్తాం కదా. ఇఫ్ యూ డోంట్ చెక్ ఇట్, హూ ఇస్ గోయింగ్ టు లాస్? You only. Your chicken curry is going to lose, right? You cannot get the tasty chicken, right? Same way, if you want to make a medicine, you require different. So who check this quality of these materials? Raw material section. Yes or no? Try to understand. That means what are the materials we received from the different vendors? All the materials has to checked by this raw material section. Yes or no? Once if they say okay, then the production people started to the making of tablet. Clear? Hope you understand. So you understand that what is the role of raw material section. So one thing always keep in your mind. If you want to crack the interview, you always work on the why, not what, not how. Not what, not how. Only you should focusing on the why. I tell you that why, because from childhood onwards generally we don't focus why, we always focus what, and we always focus how. For exam writing, if you know the what, that's enough. But if you want to crack the interview, if you know what, no, you should know the why. Because I said that this raw material section is the responsibility to check the quality of materials. Even if you don't know why, there is no point to know that what raw material section responsibility. Got my point? I'll tell you a small example. If you keep your hand in fire, what will happen? If you keep your hand in fire, what will happen? Tell me. Yes or no? If you keep hand in your fire, definitely the hand burn, right? Why it burns? If you don't know the logic, why it burns, don't say that it burns. అండర్స్టాండ్ మై పాయింట్. చేతిని తీసుకెళ్ళి మంటలో పెడితే ఏమైందండి? కాలిద్ది. ఎందుకు కాలిద్దో తెలియపోతే కాలిద్దని చెప్పొద్దు. ఎందుకు కాలిద్దో తెలిస్తేనే ఇంటర్వ్యూ అయ్యిద్ది, లేకపోతే అవ్వదు. ఎందుకంటే ద నెక్స్ట్ క్వశ్చన్ ఈజ్ దాట్ ఓన్లీ. ద ఇంటర్వ్యూ ఈజ్ రెడీ టు ఆస్క్ ద క్వశ్చన్ వై. ఎస్ ఆర్ నో? సో యూ షుడ్ రెడీ ఫర్ ద వై, నో డౌట్. Sorry. So hope you understand, right? So the role of raw material section. Next, what is the next section, Ravati? IPQC. That means raw material section says okay. Then the production people start with the manufacturing. Yes, what is the role of IPQC, ma'am? You tell. చెప్పండి, పర్లేదు, తెలుగులో చెప్పండి, నాకు ప్రాబ్లం లేదు. వాట్ ఇస్ ద రోల్ ఆఫ్ IPQC? ఇన్ ప్రాసెస్ క్వాలిటీ కంట్రోల్ సెక్షన్ అంటే ఏంటి, వాళ్ళ రెస్పాన్సిబిలిటీ ఏంటి అసలు? You have you attended the classes QC? Yes, tell me, what is the role of IPQC?
Quality of the product is checked while in process, while the tablet is in process.
Okay. 100% you know the answer, but the way you are explaining, you should develop. Understand? You understand the concept, no doubt. You have a knowledge, but the way you are explaining, that is the reason. See, for example, if I send for the 10 people for interview, as my idea, 10 members have an answer. What are the questions are asking the interview panel? 10 members have an answer. But the way you explain that subject, that answer, that decide your selection. Got my point? Yes, madam. Did you attend? మీరు అటెండ్ అయ్యారా? ఎస్ చెప్పండి. వాట్ ఇస్ ద రోల్ ఆఫ్ ఐపీక్యూసీ? మీ తెలుగులో చెప్పిన పర్లేదు, నాకు స్పష్టత కావాలి. ఐపీక్యూసీ యొక్క రోల్ ఏంటి? ఐ విల్ కనెక్ట్ టు హియర్ అండ్ ఐ విల్ కమ్ బ్యాక్. ఐఎమ్ నాట్ డివేటింగ్ ద టాపిక్. ఓకే, వాట్ ఇస్ ద రోల్ ఆఫ్ ఐపీక్యూసీ? యూ డోంట్ నో. గట్టి చెప్పండి. రెయిన్బోకి వెళ్తే ఏం నేర్చుకున్నారంటే ఏం చెప్తారు? ఐ డోంట్ నో, గట్టి చెప్పాలి. అదొకటే, అది చాలు. అదేమైందండి మీ క్వశ్చన్ తెలుసండి, ఇంటర్వ్యూ కెన్ ఈజీలీ గెస్ ఇట్. మీరు ఐ డోంట్ నో చెప్పే విధానం చూసి రెయిన్బో నుంచి వచ్చారని అడుగుతారు కొంతమంది. బికాజ్ నా రెయిన్బో స్టూడెంట్ ఎప్పుడు షేగా ఫీల్ అవుతాడు, గట్టిగా చెప్తాడు. తెలియదు అంటే కూడా గట్టిగా చెప్తాడు. బికాజ్ లాస్ట్ టైమ్ ఐ సెడ్ వీఆర్ నాట్ ఎ గాడ్స్, రైట్, టు రిమెంబర్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్. వీఆర్ ద హ్యూమన్ బీయింగ్స్, డెఫినెట్లీ వీ ఫర్గట్ మెనీ థింగ్స్. మన మనుషులు అన్నీ మర్చిపోతాం. చాలామంది ఐ డోంట్ నో చెప్పడానికి సిగ్గుపడతారు, ఐ డోంట్ నో చెప్పడానికి ఏదో తప్పులాగా ఫీల్ అవుతారు. No, don't feel regret, don't feel shy if you don't know anything. Yes or no? We definitely forget many things. Yes, madam. Did you attend the class, QC? Yes, చెప్పండి. What is the role of IPQC?
Checking the quality of product during the in process.
During the manufacturing. During the manufacturing. బాగా చెప్పారండి. ఆఫ్టర్ మ్యానుఫ్యాక్చరింగ్ కాదు, డ్యూరింగ్ మ్యానుఫ్యాక్చరింగ్. I'll tell you a small example, and I have given a lot of example in the class. What is the role of IPQC? While preparing chicken curry, definitely we check that salt, right? Why? After completion of the cooking, can we check it, right? Yes or no? But why we are checking during of preparation of chicken curry? Because if salt is less, then what you do? You can add it. But after completion, you cannot do anything, right? Same way, while manufacturing of tablet, yes or no, you need to monitor that how the production is going on, how the tablet manufacturing process is going on. Yes or no? If you don't check it after completion of manufacturing, if you found any mistake, you cannot rectify, you cannot modify anything, right? That's the reason during of manufacturing also we need to monitor, right? Yes or no? So that responsibility is taken by the IPQC, in process quality itself. It is in process. Yes or no? In process quality control section. And finally, FPQC. What is the role of FPQC? After manufacturing, everything is ready, chicken curry is ready, we need to dispatch. Before that, we need to check it. That is the FPQC. Now try to understand, in the quality control we have different sections. Ramen section is there, their responsibility is different. IPQC is there, their responsibility is different. FPQC is there, their responsibility is different. And stability, which is my favorite subject. What is the role of stability? Anybody? Yes, మీరు అటెండర్ జగన్ చెప్పమ్మా. What is the role of stability? తెలుగులో చెప్పండి, మీకు తెలుసు, మీరు అటెండ్ అయ్యారు, మీరు స్కిప్ చేసి ఉంటారు. మీరు చెప్పండి, మీ పేరమ్మా? నవీన్. నుంచోవద్దు, ట్రై కూడా చేయొద్దు, కూర్చొని చెప్పండి. నవీన్, ఎస్ టెల్ మీ, వాట్ ఇస్ ద రోల్ ఆఫ్ స్టెబిలిటీ? తెలుగులో చెప్పమ్మా, పర్ఫెక్ట్గా చెప్పు చాలు, నీకు అర్థమైంది చెప్పంతే. What is the role of stability? Stability, why stability section is required in QC? తెలుగులో చెప్పమ్మా, తెలుగులో చెప్పు. స్టెబిలిటీ ఎందుకు? నవీన్, రైట్, మీ పేరు చెప్పు. మీ పేరమ్మా? నవీన్. మధు చెప్పమ్మా, వాట్ ఇస్ ద రోల్ ఆఫ్ స్టెబిలిటీ? మేబీ ఐ డోంట్ అంటే నాకు తెలుసో తెలియదో కూడా నీకు తెలియదు అన్నమాట. ఇన్క్వాలిటీ, ఐఎమ్ నాట్ ఎక్స్పెక్టెడ్ దిస్ ఆన్సర్ ఫ్రమ్ యూ. తేజ చెప్పమ్మా, కూర్చోమ్మా, చెప్పు, గట్టిగా చెప్పు. యూ షుడ్ స్పీక్ లవ్లీ, ఐఎమ్ రియల్లీ టెలింగ్ యూ. లాస్ట్ క్లాస్ ఐ హ్యావ్ టేకెన్ హాఫ్ అన్ అవర్ టైమ్ ఓన్లీ టు స్పీక్ లవ్లీ. అవునా కదా? చెప్పండి, అరగంట చెప్పాను మీకు. దేని గురించి చెప్పాను? ఓన్లీ వై యూ షుడ్ స్పీక్ లౌడ్లీ. సో అగైన్ ఐ డోంట్ వాంట్ టు రిపీట్ దట్ సబ్జెక్ట్. స్పీక్ లౌడ్లీ వెదర్ ఇట్ ఈస్ రైట్ ఆర్ రాంగ్.
Check the quality of sample after sending to market, stable or not stable due to environment factors.
Oh, perfect. పర్ఫెక్ట్ అండి, పర్ఫెక్ట్ అండి. మీరు రండి.
They check the quality of the final to check the quality of the sample after sending to the market. Various the quality various influenced environmental conditions like light, humidity, and temperature.
Environmental characters. So simple అండి. Before release the product into the market, we are giving the expire date. Yes or no? Every product have the expire date, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, like that. Yes or no? Now I check the quality of medicine, I send into the medical shop. Yes or no? The medical shop may be in the India, maybe in the Pakistan, maybe in the Australia, maybe in the US. Yes or no? Can you give the guarantee that that medicine is stable? Yes or no? Up to expire date? Hope you understand. నా క్వశ్చన్ అర్థమైందా మీకు? ఈ రోజు నేను క్వాలిటీ చెక్ చేసి నేను మెడికల్ షాప్లో పంపిస్తే అది యుఎస్ పోతుంది, పాకిస్తాన్ పోతుంది, బ్రెజిల్ పోతుంది, డిఫరెంట్ కంట్రీస్కి వెళ్ళిపోతుంది. ఎసాను అక్కడున్న ప్రోడక్టు ఎక్స్పైర్ డేట్ వరకు అక్కడ మెడికల్ షాప్లో ఉన్న ప్రోడక్ట్ మంచిగా ఉంటుందని గ్యారంటీ ఉందా? हम लोग भरोसा है क्या whether that medicine is stable or not in the market? Yes sir, we are giving the expiry date of the 4 years. Are you give the guarantee that that medicine quality remains same up to 4 years? Maybe, may not. Today the quality is very good, but you cannot give the guarantee up to 4 years, right? Yes or no? So why it is not stable? Who is going to damage your medicine in the medical shop? Due to environmental factors. Temperature, humidity, light. Due to temperature, due to humidity, due to light, the drug quality may be impacted. Yes or no? Is it true or not? So that's the reason these stability department people are giving the evidence whether that medicine is stable or not up to expire date. Expire date వరకు మెడికల్ షాప్లో ఉన్న టాబ్లెట్ మంచిగా ఉందా లేదా అని చెక్ చేసేదే ఈ స్టెబిలిటీ సెక్షన్ అండి. క్లియర్? సో హోప్ అట్లీస్ట్ యూ హ్యావ్ ఐడియా అబౌట్ దట్ సెక్షన్స్ రెస్పాన్సిబిలిటీ. వన్ ఈజ్ రా మెటీరియల్ సెక్షన్, వన్ ఈజ్ ఐపీక్యూసీ, వన్ ఈజ్ ఎఫ్పీక్యూసీ, వన్ ఈజ్ స్టెబిలిటీ. And if I started to telling all, the topic is going to completely debating. And finally I want to discuss what is that? LST, Lab Support Team.